Okie doke. Third time's a charm. I really hope so. We go ahead and share this to the club, to the group, and we'll get started. If you guys can hear me, please say something in the chats. Yeah. All right. All right, guys and gals, just shared it to the club on Facebook. If you get it, please go ahead and share it around. We'll make sure that this gets out to everyone as well in Fishing Chaos. That way everybody has it to view if you're not able to make it right now. I intended to go live at 8 o'clock, but, in true NVKBA fashion, had some technical difficulties, but that's okay. I think we got them figured out. Let me hop back in here to the YouTube and make sure. All right, awesome. Kyle says we're good. We are good. Lee, how's it going, brother? You guys ready for this weekend? I know I am. I'm going to hope to get out there on the kayak a little bit. Still waiting on my kayak right now, though. I don't have my Hobie with me. I'm just using the old Ride 115. The Hobie's up at the Backyard Boats getting repairs done, and we're waiting on some back-ordered parts. It's been, I don't know. It's been a good month now, and I don't see it coming anytime in the next couple weeks. So fingers crossed I'll have it before the fall bite. But it sucks. It really does. But, hey, that's how things are right now. So just got to kind of roll with the punches. I'll go ahead and pull up. We get Fishing Chaos pulled up here, and then we'll go ahead and get started with this captain's meeting so you guys can get back to your wonderful evenings and get prepped for this weekend. All right. Hopefully that's shared to the club. Yep. Good to go. Sure enough, that wasn't the right one. Hang with me, guys. We're going to get this sucker shared. Delete. All right. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Share in a group. All right. The good thing is with using YouTube, I can go ahead and cut off this. I don't know, what are we at? 4 minutes now. I can go ahead and chop this off and send out the video later on and post it up to YouTube, and everybody will be able to watch right as we get started. So again, appreciate you, Kyle. Appreciate you, Lee. I don't know. I think one of you guys fell off here, but that's all right. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started. Time now. I'm hoping some more folks will join in. Looks like it did post successfully to Facebook finally. So may give it just a few more moments here, and then we'll get it started. let's go ahead and kick this off. So without further ado, this is your official captain's meeting for the Northern Virginia Kayak Bass Anglers 2021 Trail Stop number 5 event held on the tidal Potomac River. Again, this event was originally intended to be a Leesylvania thing, but with further consideration, we ended up opening up the entire Potomac River. And I think most folks are going to enjoy that, and it definitely opens it up for more people as well. Things can get a little crowded there at those ramps, and it just makes sense to kind of have some more opportunity out there on the water. And it'll be very similar to what we did on our Trail Stop number 2 with KBF, and with regard to boundaries and things like that. The only main difference is that in this event, there will be no Maryland side. So if you were to draw an imaginary line halfway across the Potomac River, that'd be your line of boundary. No crossing the Potomac River, no fishing any Maryland tributaries, things like that. Everything's got to stay on the Virginia side between the 2 bridges. And I'll more than likely go ahead and post another map up of that. But if you guys do a quick, easy search in the club and just search up event boundaries or go back to Trail Stop number 2, you'll see the boundaries. They're real plain and simple, and they're also written out in the event details on Fishing Chaos. So I'll go ahead and start off from the top as we normally do. Good, starting to see some more folks trickle in, so that's good. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, this is being recorded, so you'll be able to watch it later on if you're unable to make it right now. All participants for this event must be a paid 2021 NVKBA member prior to the start of the event. We will be checking, okay? So if you're not a member, please go ahead and get signed up. This is the last trail stop, so if you are in the running for trying to qualify for the NVKBA 2021 Classic, you have to fish 4 out of the 5 events that we've fished. If you are on the fence about fishing this event and you've only fished 3 events, you might want to get signed up for this one and fish it, because it'll be your 4th qualifier, and then you'll have an opportunity to compete at the Classic, which is a bigger payout, bigger prizes, all that good stuff. It comes with trophies. It's not something you want to miss. It's definitely the granddaddy of them all, if you will, for this part of the state. So once again, this is the 5th trail stop. If you have only fished 3 events with us and you want to qualify for the Classic, this is your last chance. The Classic does not qualify out of your 4 events that you have to fish. So it's 4 out of 5 trail stops and then the Classic. If anybody has any confusion about that, let me know. And if you're unsure of how many events you fished, or maybe you just don't remember, hit me up and we'll let you know. We're going to also post up after this event is over. We're going to post up all of the Classic qualifiers. So there shouldn't be any questions there. If for some reason that you think that list is wrong, please get with us and we'll make sure it gets fixed. All right. With that being said, the event is going to be this Saturday, August 14th from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. All right. So your line's wet time is 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. No pre-fishing within 6 hours before the event. Kind of goes without saying, but that 7 a.m. is the kickoff for this. So I know there's a couple other events going on this weekend as well. So just bear in mind, like if another event starts earlier, you might not want to fish our event or fish that event until our event starts, so that you're not caught out there, fishing before the horn blows for NVKBA. So just keep that in mind, guys. We're giving you guys another hour, 4 p.m. submission cutoff. So you have an entire hour after 3 p.m. to find cell phone service, get off the water, do what you need to do. It also behooves you to upload fish as you go throughout the day. Some spots on the river, you might get better service than others. So if you find an opportunity and you get some cell phone service, don't sandbag, just get your fish up and keep on fishing. It's not worth the hassle of trying to get everything plugged in 20 minutes before cutoff at 4 p.m. And just so that everybody is aware, and I've made this post known already. I've made a post about this. I've talked about this to various anglers before. It is not my responsibility, nor anyone else's or any judge's responsibility to tell you that a fish was DQ'd. To make an effort to call somebody that your fish is DQ'd. You should get a notification on Fishing Chaos that it was DQ'd, and it's up to the angler to continuously check your leaderboard your bag, if you will, for your fish, and make sure that everything that you submitted got on the board. And if it didn't get on the board, bring it to my attention and we'll let you know what's going on. But I do not have time to go through every angler's DQ because there's a lot of them. I just don't have time to email, to call, and let everybody know. You know, we assume as tournament directors, as judges, that you are putting your absolute best picture on the board, period. If you're not, then that's on you. There's nothing really more that we can do. If things are slow, you know, it's a slow day, not many fish are being submitted, and something, you know, really catches our eye, or if there's something wrong, absolutely, we will contact you if there's a safety violation or, you know, a potential other infraction that involves safety and things like that. But to notify everybody of each DQ, that's just not something that we've never really done that. And it's not something I'm going to start doing just because of the simple fact of we don't have time. So, but again, if there's an emergency or a safety issue, obviously we're going to get a hold of you. GPS issues, we will get a hold of you. But when it comes to just a simple DQ because you didn't do the right thing and upload your best picture, that's on you guys. Like I said, just make sure you're checking your photos and doing your due diligence as competitors, as folks who take the sport seriously, making sure that you get your best stuff up on the board. So that's all I got to say about that. But I wanted to make sure I hit on that again because, you know, I'm not going to get into, you know, recent events, but to say, you know, there's a lot of angler responsibility here as well. So anyway, enough on that. If you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll try to make it more clear. It is a 2021 classic qualifying event. So just like I said before, make sure that if you fish 3, you need to have a 4th event. So get out here and fish this one. This will be our final. It's sad to say this, but it is going to be our final time where we get to gather and hold our awards over at Tim's River Shore. We've done that a couple times in the past, and we really love going over to the River Shore. Unfortunately, they have to close it down. Hopefully, we'll still have Tim's at Lake Anna to go to, because you know I love it personally. I love the food, I love the atmosphere, and it'll be sad to see Tim's River Shore go. But I'm really glad that we can at least as a club come together and hang out there one last time. So that's where our awards are going to be. We're going to shoot for 5 p.m. awards on Saturday. I'm going to get there probably around 4 p.m. once cutoff is done, and I may be there even earlier than that just to make sure everything's hunky-dory. But we'll be there. We'll have a little banner set up and hopefully have a little section cordoned off for us. So look forward to seeing everybody there. Again, one thing, I think I put this out before as well. If I didn't, I apologize, but I want to make it known that if you are unable to show up to the awards ceremony, we're rolling down your prize. And I say prize, not cash, because cash is virtual, right? So we get cash payouts. It's not a big deal if you know you come in 5th place and you get a payout, but you can't make it to the awards. If there's a prize involved in that, we're just going to roll it down to the next guy because we don't have time to be meeting all over Northern Virginia and wasting money mailing things when you guys had an opportunity to come and hang out and be with us as a club at the award ceremony. So if there's an opportunity to have an award ceremony, and we do hold an award ceremony, and you can't come for whatever reason, and you are a prize winner, just know that your prize is going to get rolled down to the next guy who was there and showed up, and you know, was able to give it the 100% that day. So I know emergencies happen, things come up, but that's just what we're going to do from now on, guys, and definitely into next year. All right, eligible water. We have the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, the 495 bridge up north, all the way down to the Harry Nice 301 bridge as usual. Again, all the Virginia tributaries are within bounds as long as it's not the Chapawamsett Creek on Quantico. We're not doing Chapawamsett again because you can't access it from the main river. I understand you can go on Quantico and launch, but since you can't get to it from the main river, it's blocked off water. So that's the only body of water that we do not allow. We do allow launching on Quantico. We do allow Quantico Creek for this event, and obviously Fort Belvoir as well. There's some good fishing up that way up north as well. So keep in mind, you know, as long as you have your credentials, your military base access, which civilians can get, you have to go through a couple more loopholes, but there are access granted to civilians on those bases as well. So make sure you you have all your credentials, all your passes, and obviously it goes without saying your fishing license, and then any fees that it may cost for launches. NVKBA is not responsible for any angler launch fees. Let's see. We're doing the check-in and check-out again. It should be a button on Fishing Chaos called On the Water, so make sure you guys are checking in and before the event starts or right when the event starts, and you'll be good to go. Again, safety topics, PFD, life vest, and a whistle must be worn at all times while competing in our events. No ifs, ands, or buts unless they're changing out an article of clothing or using the restroom. No alcohol or illegal substances while competing. It'll result in a DQ. It's not worth it. It's 8 hours of your life. Focus on fishing. Get out there and enjoy the atmosphere. Enjoy the nature, and let that be your getaway. What else here? Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble for that kind of stuff. It's not worth it. KBF rules. Again, I know KBF is still working that whole military base issue, but it's one of the beautiful things about being an NVK or being a KBF partner club is we can modify the rules as we see fit when it comes to things like boundaries and stuff, local waters that we may know a little bit better than KBF. So that's why we open it up to the military bases right now, other than, like I said before, Chapawamsa Creek. All right, we covered competition area. We covered safety topics. We talked about launch times, measuring devices, guys. Catch boards only. You have the Catch Classic. That's the big metal board with the plastic cradles. All right. If you have the Catch board, I don't want to see just a bare board. It's got to have the black cradles along the edges. I don't want to have one here to show you, but most of you guys have seen them, know what they are. Or the Catch carbonate plastic board, the new yellow board. I'm not sure if they have any other colors or not, but I know that the carbonate has been yellow. And then the Catch X is the aluminum board. So make sure you have one of those three boards. Doesn't matter what color they are. All right, 5 fish limit and 12-inch minimum. I know in the details, it was pointed out that it still says best 5 fish over both days. Just ignore that. I need to go in there and change that. I just haven't had the time yet. I want to get in there tonight and get rid of that. But just know that it's a one-day tournament, guys. It's not a 2-day tournament like the first Potomac River event. This is 1 day, 8 hours. Give it all you got. And we'll meet up and have some good food and some fresh drinks over at Tim's. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just understand that when you do sign up for these events, if I don't have a waiver for you on file, you are still agreeing to everything in that waiver when you click yes on Fishing Chaos as that option for signing up for this event and getting your ticket. So it is understood that everyone agrees with the waiver and all the information outlined in that release of liability waiver. And then the rules as well. You understand the rules, and it's angler responsibility, like we talked about before. Payouts. I actually have not ran the payout calculator yet, but we do have 40 anglers, every one of which is in big fish. So let's go see what that's going to be at right now. Big bass is up to $200, and let's see, roughly 33 and some change times 40 anglers. It's going to be definitely over $1,000 worth of payouts. Right now, I'm sitting at somewhere about $1,300 for payouts. So first place payout is probably going to be about half of that. About probably at a minimum right now, we're looking at $700. So it's going to be a great day, great payout for everyone for that first place guy or gal, and hopefully we have 40. So if we hit that 51 mark, guys, we're getting, was it 5 payouts? What did I have here? Yeah. So, okay. Sorry. Over 31 anglers, 5 payouts. If we hit 51, we're looking at 6 payouts. So I think we can hit it. We got a little over 24 hours left for signups. So we got 40. I think we can hit over 50 by tomorrow. I know probably of at least one other young man who might be signing up. So be on the lookout for him. I'm trying to talk him into it. So, yeah, is that Chun? I think So you can launch whenever. A good point. I'm glad you brought that up. So launch is at any time. We don't set a specific launch time just so that ramps aren't congested at any certain time. If you want to get out there at 5 o'clock, by all means, get out there. Just know that you're not supposed to be graphing. You're not supposed to be chart plotting, doing any type of what would be considered pre-fishing. So scouting is really a thing you do during pre-fishing. So, I know you know that, Chun, but, for everybody else that just make sure if you're out there, you're getting to your spot, you're getting your mind right. You don't have any lines in the water, and you're sitting back, drinking your coffee or whatever you may do out there on the water before the event starts. So just get your mind right and get out there early and give it all you got. So yes, but to answer your question, there's no specific launch time. We'll just be as soon as 7 o'clock hits, you'll be able to fish. And I believe the ticket ID, the identifier code will be out. Let me double check real quick what time I have that set. Yep, so the identifier will be out at 6 o'clock a.m. on Saturday, and it'll be automatically emailed to everyone. Other than that, does anybody have any questions so far? We're about to wrap this up. I appreciate you guys tuning in, those who were able to make it. And again, I will go ahead and copy this video link and push it out via Fishing Chaos email. And you guys can watch it between now and the event starts. So appreciate all of our sponsors as usual. This goes without saying, but we could not do it without you guys. We have quite a few sponsors for this event. Let me see if I can pull up some of the prizes, some of the remaining prizes here that we have left, or at least the sponsors who are presenting that prize for that place. Definitely Davis Guns and Gear up in, gosh, I can't remember, Purcellville, up in Purcellville, Loudoun County. Beautiful, beautiful place to go take a trip if you're not familiar with the area. And a really outstanding shop. He's getting more fishing stuff in all the time. And I still owe them a live video. One of these weekends, I got to get up there and go hang out at Davis Guns and Gear, give you guys a little virtual tour if you haven't been up there. If you're down south like me and don't get up there that often, definitely want to showcase what they have. They got a sweet fishing section. So I definitely plan on getting up there and doing a little bit of video exposure for you guys and see what Davis Guns and Gear is all about. Also, sorry, I'm trying to pull something up here while I'm thinking at the same time. The second place prize is usually the solar bat, floating bat optics. Some of the most tough, durable optics you can have on your boat. And the good thing is they don't break the bank either. You're still spending less than $100 on a good quality pair of sunglasses that not only are polarized, but they float. I couldn't tell you how many times I lost, even when I buy cheap sunglasses, they don't float, and I'll lose them, and I'll be, my eyes will be hurting all day. So those floating bats are definitely something to get if you don't already have them. We have a discount code with Solar Bat as well. And there's also the Solar Bat Bucks program that I know I've posted numerous times in the club. If you're not familiar with it, definitely go check it out. If you go to their website, Solar Bat Optics, you'll see all about the Bat Bucks program in there. And I'll be sure to share some more links, before the end of the season about that. Let's get to our drop box here. We definitely still have some other great prizes from Bending Branches. Got some more ball caps to give out. Trey Leach up at Innovative Sportsman has gift cards for us that we still have. We got the Matt Baden mortgage kicker, guys, for big fish. So right now we're sitting at $200 for big fish. The winner's automatically going to get another $50. So that's killer. That's an awesome booster, and we definitely appreciate Matt up there at Mortgage with Matt. If you guys are looking to buy a house, he's your man. Obviously, we got Yak Attack, got the Torpedo gift cards. We have Fish Her. Who else? Oh, and don't forget about our discounts, guys. Even though we don't have like actual prizes to hand out right now for our tournaments, we still get a lot of discounts with folks. We got amped outdoor batteries, phenomenal lithium-ion batteries, and for a very, very affordable and good price. So you're still knocking off another 10% with your NVKBA discount. So make sure you guys are, if you got battery needs, I think he's doing a little bit better with inventory lately. I think things have started to ease up. But definitely go check out Amped Outdoors for their battery lineup. I just built a 12 amp hour waterproof battery box for my fish finder, and it's phenomenal. And then of course Power Team Lures. Not only are you getting a discount with Power Team Lures, but you're definitely getting the KMDA website discounts. There's discounts on all sorts of different brands, not just Power Team Lures. But yeah, and of course it goes without saying, last but not least, the two sponsors that have been in it for a while now with us, at least the last 2-3 years, especially Appomattox River Company, guys. We have something very, very special to announce for the 2021 Angler of the Year prize. So that's coming. We have Jason worked really hard on an excellent poster for that prize. So after this event, we're going to be announcing all that stuff early next week so that we're really, promoting the classic as best as possible. And of course, the Rookie of the Year prize from Mr. Mark Burks up at Catoctin Creek Custom Rods has a beautiful, he showed me a little sneak peek of the Angler of the Year, Rookie of the Year spinning the spinning custom rod. So really excited to share that with everybody. And we got some awesome prizes lined up. And we're ready to, wrap up the year with a bang and go out hard. So once again, appreciate everybody tuning in. And I look forward to seeing everybody on Saturday. I can't wait. It's been a while. And make sure you guys give it your all. And most importantly, stay safe and look out for one another while you're on the water. That's the most important thing I can say, guys. So with that, I will go ahead and hop off of here. You guys have a great evening, a great end of your week, and I'll see you all on Saturday. Take care.